going on, y'all? It's K-Star with this, that, and the third podcast. Today, I'm going to be talking to y'all about the relationships that y'all cultivate. Because I see a lot of people posting specifically about the relationships in their life, like romantically, and the people in their life, friendships-wise. They be posting about, why am I always attracting lame people? Why am I always attracting people that are like this? Why do I always attract this? I'm just such a good person, blah, 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 blah. Look, the way it works is that I talked about this in the last video, and you talked about this in his integrity video. So y'all go check that out. But the people that you attract into your life, right? The ones that stay and the ones that you either relate to or the ones that you feel like you can't get them out of your life in terms of, like, if you feel like if you're somebody that gossips, when you gossip about people that you feel like are lower than you, you're really on their level. When you're attracting these lame people into your life and you're like, why am I always attracting these lame people in my life? It's because you're on their level. Let me explain why. What happens is you are the people that are in your life and the people that you attract, the people that you're going to be surrounding yourself with, either subconsciously or consciously, are people that you vibrate with. So that doesn't mean that they're going to be just like you. Like I said in the last video, you can be a cheater, and that may manifest in your life as like something that may come into your life as a result of your cheating. Like your karma may not be you getting cheated on, but it'll be like financial instability. I mean, so how that relates in terms of the people in your life and the friends that you make and the relationships that you cultivate. People that are, you feel like you're such a good person, right? You feel like you're this great person. You're doing all the right things, like all of that, but none of your relationships are working. You're cultivating these bad relationships. You know what I'm saying? You keep attracting in the same type of people that keep doing this to you, and they're just so lame and they're such losers, and only losers keep hitting you up. You always choosing the wrong niggas, like all this stuff. Like, this is what you're thinking to yourself. The reason that you're doing that is because you're vibrating on that frequency of those lame people. The person who is entertaining the lames consistently and attracting the lames is just as bad as the lames themselves. You guys are on the same plane. You guys are on the same frequency. You guys are living, in a sense, the same life. You can't relate to nobody that is in a genuine good relationship. You can't relate to nobody that is genuinely talking to somebody that they really care for and that they really connect to, because you're not on that frequency. And what usually that stems from is you being too attached to your past. You're too attached to the things that have gone on in the past. You're too attached to what's happened to you before and the lame that you talked to before, or the relationships that you cultivated in the past, and you can't get past that, and you're not ready to get past that. You haven't done enough spiritual, or you haven't done enough work within yourself to be able to get to a point where you're going to start attracting better people into your life. You're still living a life that attracts those lame people. You feel what I'm saying? I had to realize that, because I ain't gonna lie. And this is something that I realized with my life, because everything that I talk about, and same thing with you, everything we talk about on this podcast are things that we've learned from our life. They aren't things that we just read in a book and was like, oh, that seems cool, and then never applied it. Like, there are things that we either were exposed to like directly, and then we're like, okay, let me see how this applies to my life, and then we applied it. Or there are things that we just found out through experience, and then later we may have heard somebody put it into words, or we may have just put it into words ourselves. But that was a tangent. But like I was saying, this is something that I realized within my life. I was always asking myself, bro, why are you bringing in these, or why are you attracting these friendships that don't serve you? They're one-sided. Why are you attracting these relationships that aren't going to go nowhere? They're one-sided, or they're just unhealthy. Why is this happening? Why is this happening? But there was something within me that was bringing those unhealthy and unwanted relationships to me on a consistent level. You feel what I'm saying? When you're thinking about something for too long, your subconscious mind does not have any type of knowing of what's right and what's wrong. Your subconscious mind has no type of knowing of what it should or should not accept. It only knows repetition. So if I'm repeatedly thinking to myself about the relationships that I had in my past, or I'm repeatedly thinking about to myself that I'm only attracting lames, and I keep telling myself that, if I keep saying every day, damn, I only attract lames, damn, I'm only attracting lames, damn, I'm only attracting this, my subconscious is gonna pick that up as, we only attract lames. That's what your subconscious is gonna say. And now when you go out in the world and you see something that isn't lame, you're not going to resonate with it. You're not gonna be able to notice it. You're not even gonna be able to see that and be like, oh, this is something that I really want, because you've already impressed onto your subconscious mind that the lame aspect of life is what is in you, because you keep telling yourself, I only get this. It doesn't just work with relationships. It works with literally anything. If there's a job that you want, but you keep and you there's a job that you want. The last three jobs that you tried to apply for, you didn't get. And every time that you told yourself, like every time you didn't get those jobs, you told yourself, damn, I'm not good for a job. Damn, I'm not good for a job. Damn, I'm not good for a job. That fourth job that you apply for, even though you may be well equipped for the job, that may be a job that you really earn, like you're really good for the spot. You're not going to get that job because your subconscious mind is going to give you different reasons why you shouldn't get that job. And you're going to get to the interview, you're going to be nervous. Then you're just going to fuck up in the interview. You're going to do all these things wrong because your subconscious mind has been told all of these things, and that's what it believes. And your life is a manifestation of the subconscious thoughts that you have. Like I talk about all the time, your conscious is weaker than your subconscious. So once things get to your subconscious, that's when you start to see real change. The things that you just do easily, you just do them easily without thinking, like they're just a way of life. That's because your subconscious is the way of life. So when you're telling your subconscious these things about how you only attract lames, or you're telling your subconscious these things about how I'm a failure, you're telling your subconscious all of these negative thoughts, your life is going to be nothing but a reflection of those negative thoughts. Your life is going to be nothing but negative. Once you start being honest with yourself, though, it's one thing to say, I only am attracting these bad things, or my life is full of these bad things, and to stop there. That's when you just keep getting a repetition of the bad. But when you say to yourself, damn, like lately I've been getting a lot of bad things. How can we work past this? Now you can start working towards a path of positivity. Now you can get on that path where it's going to be conscious thought on getting to positivity, and one day it'll snap and it'll just be, you're just living that subconscious life of happiness. But don't think that you are just this person that is above everything, and that the things that you're attracting and the things that are in your life are not your fault at all, right? When you are a good person and you're actually living the life that you genuinely were meant to live, and you're doing the things that you were genuinely meant to do, you will not be noticing all of these lames that you're attracting, and then you'll stop attracting them as much. Or even if they come to your life as much, you won't give them as much energy for there to be that repetition that gets impressed on your subconscious mind. I forgot what book I was reading, but there was a book I was reading. Excuse me, it was a book I was reading, and it pretty much said like people get caught in traffic the same amount of time. Like there's not one person who just gets caught in traffic more than another person, right? But what the difference is, you have some people that will be in traffic for 30 minutes, and the whole 30 minutes they are in traffic, they're thinking, oh my God, traffic is so ass. I'm in this traffic right now. This is terrible. Like, I hate traffic. I hate traffic. I hate traffic. Why am I always in traffic? Traffic is so bad. Traffic is so bad. I probably said just now like eight different things about traffic. Your subconscious mind does not have the ability, and is not wired to be like, no, traffic is bad. Let's push that out. Traffic is bad. Let's push that out. No. Once it gets to your subconscious mind, and it gets to your subconscious mind through passion and repetition, you're super mad and you keep saying it over and over again. I keep getting stuck in traffic. What's going to happen is you're going to continuously be seeking out that traffic now. So every time you get caught in traffic, you're going to repeat those negative emotions that you felt. And it's just going to be a cycle. And you're going to keep noticing when you're in the traffic. And now when you're in traffic, you're just going to be nothing but 30 minutes of negativity. Then you're going to go into your days with negativity, carry that negativity on throughout your day.